Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on this channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. And today's video is a part of a playlist, the Hello Pumpkin playlist, and I will go into more details about the host during the video. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you enjoy. For my first DIY, I have two pieces of scrap wood. These are some scrap wood pieces from a shelf that I built for my laundry room. And then I also have a spindle that I cut in half. And so this scrap was already stained, but I wanted to take it outside and sand it to curve the edges. And then while I was doing that, I kind of went a little overboard and sanded down some of the stain, but I think it turned out fine. I actually like the way that it looks. So I'm going to start off by using some of the Type On wood glue and a little bit of hot glue to attach the two pieces of wood together. And then I'm also going to flip it over and add some staples to the back to help give it some support, because I do plan on putting this outside. Actually, all of the DIYs that I'm doing today will be going outside of my home, so I'm just trying to get a couple of outside DIYs complete so I can go ahead and start to decorate. So here I am just going back and stapling. I'm adding the staples to the wood. I was trying to put it in the center, but it didn't work out as planned. And then I also went back and added some tape. So I left the tape on it for a day, and I went back and put it off the next day. So now that I have it glued together and stapled together, I'm going to go back and start to add my stem, which I don't know, I must have lost footage of that, but I just added it with some glue and some hot glue and wood glue. And then I have the sunflower here that I just pulled off of a stem. I think I got the sunflower from Michael's, I believe. I don't know, I've had it for a long time, and I've just kind of been plucking flowers off of the stem that I had. And then I also have I pulled some leaves off, and I'm not sure what flower these leaves came off of, but I'm going to use my stapler to go ahead and staple the leaves and the flower to my pumpkin. And I'm just doing it this way just to make sure that it stays on, because I do live in Florida, and although it does get cold, it may be 30 in the morning, so by 12 o'clock it'll be 80 degrees outside. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just staple those on, and that's going to be it for this DIY. Really cute, easy, and simple, and I actually really loved the way it turned out, and I think I'm going to make a couple of more of these to put on my porch. So let me know what you think. And we're moving on to our second and third DIY. I'm going to do these simultaneously. Excuse me, I can't get my words out. I have a migraine brain, excuse me. So I have this wood board here that came from Hobby Lobby. I have like 6 or 7 of these that I purchased from Hobby Lobby some years ago on clearance. So I went ahead and just picked up all that he had. And then I had my husband cut the board in half. One board is longer than the other. I'm really not sure of the measurements. And then I have this white acrylic crafter's paint from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to use a damp napkin, and I'm going to just whitewash it over both of the boards. So you see me here doing that. And once both of my boards are completely dry, I'm going to take my stickers that I purchased from Amazon, and I'll go ahead and link those in the description box if you're interested in them. You'll only see me, I'm going to attach them with Mod Podge, but you'll only see me do one of them because I didn't feel like I needed to show you all me doing both. But same process. I'm just going to place them how I want them. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want it, and then I'm also going to add a couple of the pumpkins off of the other stencil pages. So I think it's a total of like 8 pages, and they're labeled like A1, A2, A3, or D1, just so that you'll know which ones go together. So this is the first one here, and I'm just trying to get proper placement and how I want to put everything. And then I am going to use some of the Mod Podge to attach it to my board. Now, what I should have done was just put the Mod Podge all over the whole board, because I ended up going over it with 2 top coats of Mod Podge anyway, but I did not. Here I am. I'm going to add a sunflower. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the sunflowers. So here I am adding the Mod Podge, and while you're watching me do that, let's go ahead and discuss today's playlist. So today's playlist is the Hello Pumpkin playlist, and it's hosted by Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY and Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. I will have the links to both of the host channels in my description box, along with the link to the playlist. If you could go ahead and click on it once you finish watching today's video, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for continuing to support my channel. I do really appreciate you watching all of my videos that I put out. And I hope you all are enjoying your Labor Day weekend with your family and friends. And I ask that you all please be safe. And we're going to go ahead and get back into today's video. In case you all are wondering why I am doing so many of the scarecrow DIYs, it's because I actually decorate with scarecrows outside of my home, and I also decorate my dining room and coffee bar area with scarecrows. And I kind of like to make different DIYs that are unique for my home for fall, and you really can't find there aren't a lot of scarecrow decor that is, because most of the stores basically all have like the same thing. So I kind of just like to make a lot of my own stuff, just so that I can have I can pretty much have what it is that I'm envisioning my home to look like. Although I do have quite a lot of scarecrow decor that I purchased from the stores that I will be using to decorate with. So I cannot wait, and I'm just trying to get as many things done for outside of my home so that I can go ahead and start decorating. I'm hoping to start doing that next weekend. Hopefully I will feel better. I was hoping to do it this weekend, but I am just not, I'm just not in the mood. My migraine just has me down today. But anywho, here I am just showing you what the finished product and what it looks like after I did the Mod Podge on the scarecrow. I'm also going to go ahead and start to add the pumpkin with the crow on it to give it, I wanted to kind of fill up the bottom of the page. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this pumpkin, and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I could have added another one, but nonetheless, I still like the way that these all turned out. So I really can't wait for you all to see the finished product. Now, I was thinking that this is what it looks like after I put the Mod Podge on both of my boards. I love them. I think they look so good. Here I am going to so I have my showing you the products that I will be using now. So I'm going to go over my the boards with 2 coats of Mod Podge. I'm also going to be using a spindle that was cut in half, and then I have some of the blue maple leaves from Dollar Tree, and then I also have 2 of the sunflowers, and I believe these came from Michael's. I believe I got I've had them for some years now, but I've just kind of been plucking off the flowers and to use them on DIYs. So what I did was I cut the back of it off so that I could staple the flowers and the leaves onto the board. And so here I am adding my leaves and my sunflowers, and then you'll see me here shortly cutting off the bottom of that leaf. I'm sorry for that flash, and I didn't realize that my camera is a little bit wonky when I have the ceiling fan on. So here I'm just showing you that I'm going to cut that back piece off, and because I want it to lay flat on the board, I'm going to have to, that's one of the reasons why I am stapling the flowers onto the board, and also too because in Florida some mornings it's in the 20s and 30s, and then by noon it's 80s and 90s. And I just want to make sure that everything stays together, because these will be outside of my home for the next couple of months, I believe. So this is what this one looks like, and it looks so good. And so I'm just showing you the spindle and how I'm going to place it, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my second pumpkin. And I'm going to, for this one, I have this scarecrow that came from Hobby Lobby. It was a pick, and it had like a little wording sign on it that said harvest, that I used on one of my scarecrow DIYs last week. So I'm going to start off by adding 2 of the tumbling tire blocks to my scarecrow with some wood glue and some hot glue. And here I'm just trying to figure out proper placement, because I kind of want the little legs of the scarecrow on the picture to show. And so I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to get that so that you can still see his little legs. And then I'm going to go back and add the Type-on glue and the hot glue and place him on top of my hat. And then that's going to be it for that part of the DIY. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to add my peduncles, which will be my spindles. So it's one spindle that was cut in half, and I did have it cut where one spindle was a little bit longer, just because one of my boards is longer than the other one. And so I'm going to attach those by using some hot glue and some of the Type-on glue. I'm also going to go back and put 2 staples in the back of my stems. And so what I was thinking was, I'm thinking that I may go back and curve the edges like I did in the first DIY. So y'all let me know what you think about that idea. I mean, I feel like it will look really cute. So here I'm going to just show you all that I have 2 of the yard sale signs, just the sticks, and I'm going to go ahead and apply some of the antique wax to those. So while those are drying, I am going to use this ribbon. So this ribbon here that I have in my hand is from the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure what it's called. The orange ribbon is from Dollar Tree. The cream and white ribbon is from Dollar Tree, and then the gingham is from Joann's, I believe. And then the bow or string, I'm not really sure what that's called, or twine, is from, I believe, Hobby Lobby. I've had that for I think 2 years now. And so I'm going to go ahead and dovetail my ends, and then I put 2 pieces of that twine with the ribbon. The one piece that I put in the back, I tied it around, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tie that around my stem. And then the other one, I gave like some little curly cues. So here I am just doing that and fluffing out my ribbon. And then I'm going to go back and attach my yard signs so that I'll be able to place these in my planters. I'm going to attach them using some wood glue and some of the hot glue. And then I'm going to go back and use my nail gun just to make sure that they stay in place. And then that is going to be it for today's video. I would like to thank you all for spending part of your Sunday with me, and please go ahead and click on the playlist and watch all of the lovely crafters videos. And if you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you forward, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you next Sunday. Goodbye. Oh, look at how cute those are. I love them.